Welcome to the Glenbrook South Sectional Semifinals. Evanston versus New Trier. Connor Bame and the top-seeded Trevians looking to win their 6th straight ball game. Of course, their last loss came at the hands of Josh Irving and the Evanston Wildcats. So those two teams squaring off again, this time with a trip to the sectional final on the line. And the first quarter was a back and forth between Irving and Bame. Here's Irving working the inside-out game with Leonard Guerin. That one's good for 3 as Evanston takes the early lead, but back comes Bame, spotting up on the fast break from the top of the key, dropping in 3 of his own and giving New Trier the 3-point lead. But back comes Irving. Same spot later in the quarter, same result, 3 more. Wildcats go up by 3 with that one. Then Irving again misses the layup, but he finds that same old spot. One more time for 3. He had 10 first quarter points. And the Evanston faithful just falling out of the bleachers. Wildcats up by 6, but back comes Bame. Another 3 from the top of the key. He matched Irving with 10 first quarter points. And then with time winding down in the first quarter, Bame again dropping in the long 2. He scored 17 on the night. New Trier, though, still down 2 after the first. And the second quarter was all Evanston. Irving misses the layup, but Leonard Guerin there for the tip-in. Evanston goes on top by 4. That was the start of a huge run later in the second. More offensive rebounding. This time it's Terrell Farmby coming down with the board and the easy putback. Evanston up by 11 at that point, and they led 25-15 at halftime, largely because New Trier did not hit a single field goal in the second quarter. So the Trevians facing an uphill battle in the second half. Things had to change for the top-seeded Trevians, right? Wrong. It was just one miss after another. New Trier went 14.5 minutes without a field goal between the second and third quarters. Even their free throws wouldn't go down. They were 3 of 17 from the free throw line. And the worst part about it for the Trevians, Evanston just couldn't seem to miss on the other end. Out on the fast break, it's Irving with a sweet one-hand dish to Guerin for the lay-in. He had 11 points, 11 boards. Wildcats go up by 12 in the third. Then Evanston forces the turnover, and guess who? Irving gets the ball, takes it coast to coast. Team high 17 for him. Evanston up by 17 at that point. And, well, it's about the time to go bananas. Later in the third, how about this play from Terrell Farmby? Crosses up Bame at midcourt, then splits 2 defenders, plus the foul. Farmby had 14, 12 in the second half alone. And then, at the end of the third, Farmby put the finishing touches on the quarter. 3 from the corner is good as Evanston leads 43-22 after 3 quarters of play. New Trier tried to climb out of that 21-point deficit, but Evanston was just too much on this night. This play would put on the finishing touches. Bobby Claiborne with the swat, and then we head the other way, and it's Farmby one more time. Nice move, strong lay-in as Evanston goes on top by 17 at that point. They go on to win 65-49. Evanston with 4 players in double figures, but it was their defense that made all the difference in this one.
So we thought tonight, if we can just keep them under 50. I think our kids are playing in a good rhythm right now, and their focus is at the right end of the floor. So that's a good sign. Postseason basketball, it's your life on the line. So the minute you get complacent or take a play off or take something for granted, you're collecting gear the next day. So I thought they did a nice job tonight, really trying to play as well as they could, each possession at a time.
It started at the beginning of the year when we were 7-0. We kept teams under 50 points. And that's our goal every game, to keep teams under 50, because we know we're going to get to 50. So, and then our game plan was to double down on Connor every time. Just stop Connor, that's it. And everybody else just play on his defense.
It was tough. Everybody was like, oh, you guys play your rivals, for sectionals, you guys are not going to win, blah, blah, blah. But hey, as long as we got Evanston and Coach Ellis, we can win anything.
I've been with these coaches for 4 years now, and they're the best group of coaches I've ever had to play under, and I look forward to coming into practice every day. I look forward to playing every day, and it's a shame that it comes to an end like this.
We had a great year. 23 wins, playing one of the toughest schedules in the state, playing on big stages, and it's unfortunate that the way basketball works is you lose one in the state tournament, you're done. You have a bad night and you're out. And we had a bad shooting night tonight.
New Trier ends the season with a 23-6 overall record. Meanwhile, Evanston moves on to the sectional final on Friday night. At Glenbrook South High School, I'm Nate Doherty for CSLinsider.com.